This video we're going to go through some pretty basic administration tasks in Windows 10, such as creating a user and then creating a user group, adding that user into a group, and then also creating a folder where one group has read-only access and one has read and write access. Okay, so to create a user first, type user into the start menu and add someone to this PC. So I'm not going to go through their email accounts in an official Microsoft account. I'm just going to add it as a person without specific sign-in information. So I don't want to add them as a Microsoft account user either, which will be on this next screen. So I'm just going to call them a simple name, such as Ted. Let's call him Ted. And then I'm not going to add passwords for now either, because it just asks for security questions also, but you can do that if you want. Okay, if you click on Ted or your user that you've created and change account type, you can select as a standard user or administrator. So I'm just going to keep him as a standard user. So the next step is going to be to put him into a group. So right click on this start bar, go to computer management, and then I want to go local user and groups. Let's just check if Ted's there. He is. Right, okay, so go into groups, right click, select new group. Let's call it family. Okay, and I can add members from here. So I'll add Ted. And then create that group. Okay, so if I click on family now, he's there, and then you can put a description. This is for family, or whatever you want to put there. Okay, so that's a user created, and that's a user added to a specific group. So next step is going to be to create a folder. So click on this folder icon here. I'm going to go on the local drive C, right click, new folder, and let's call it important. And then I'm going to create a file and put it in there, just because it'll show you what I mean about read and write access. So let's call it, this is a dog, and file, save as. And then I'm going to want to put it in that important folder there. Let's just call it dog. Make sure it goes in. Okay. Okay, so that's the folder and file created. So if I click on important now, go to properties, go to advanced, oops, security, sorry, and then advanced. And then I'm going to disable inheritance and remove all inheritance from this folder. So that means any previous group or default group that it won't inherit any of those permissions. And I can create my own, and I do want to continue. Okay, so to change permissions now, I click edit, and then I want to create a group. So admin, check names, okay. And then let's add that family group as well. Check names, so notice how it underlines it, that's just verifying that that is a group on the computer. So family, we're going to have read only, and then admin, I'm going to give them modify as well. Okay, so currently logged in as an admin, and I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, and it lets me save it. Okay, so let's switch user to Ted. It might just be a bit slow now because it's got to go through the first login parts. So just got to wait a few seconds. Just click through all of these. Okay, so we're in. Just click on this folder, and then important is here. And click on dog, and then 56789, 5678. File save. Access is denied. Okay, so that's two users there, one who has access to read and write, and one who only has access to read. So quite a whistle through some basics of Windows 10 there, but hope you've learned something, and see you in the next video.